Hello everyone, welcome to the week 3. We are going to discuss the approaching the literature review. We going to focus the heart of your research proposal, that is the literature review. This is not the last minute task. A successful literature review is built on foundation of meticulous planning, and it requires you to immerse yourself in existing research, draft, reflect, refine your understanding. Before you write a single word, you must have a firm grasp of your research problem and theoretical framework you will going to explore it. So how you are going to approach the literature review, that this is a critical contribution. The purpose of the literature review is not just to simply describe what others have written. Your goal is to engage a critical conversation. You must analyze and synthesize the literature to identify the strengths, weaknesses, the most importantly, the gaps. Your work must explicitly state how you are going to contribute to filling the gap. Be aware of different research paradigms and the methodological approaches in your field, as these shape the knowledge what you are reviewing. So approaching to the literature review, you are going to expect a place in the literature, place in the existing literature. Your critical and the analytical judgment is crucial, and you need to understand that you need to contribute to the existing field. So here is the Boolean operators, that is a quick and vital reminder that is from the last week. Use the Boolean operator and, or, not, that is strategically in your database search. This is a practical key to moving from vague topic to a focused body of literature, and narrows your research to include all concepts or broadens its synonyms and not exclude the irrelevant areas. This ensures the literature you found that is directly relevant to your specific research question. Again, let me restate the literature review. Crucially, it is not an annotated bibliography, a simple list of summaries. Instead, it is a structured arguments. You achieve this synthesizing information, reorganizing, connecting findings from different sources to create a new and coherent narrative, and it distinguishes what has been done, what need to be done, providing a essential landscape upon which your own research will be built. Later in discussion chapter, same literature becomes the framework for interpreting your result. So here is the process, and this is sometimes called the literature review. Starts from broad and narrow down to how the past research relates to your project, and the discussion is that starts with the discussion explaining what your result in relation to your project. So here is the one of the concept that is called PQRS, a helpful acronym for the literature review process. P stands for planning for your research and structure. Q for querying the database using effective search strategies. R for reading critically and systematically. And finally, S is for synthesizing your notes into written and argument-driven review. And the structure prevents you from getting lost in the vast sea of information. So this is the common approach to organizing literature review. One is the chronological approach, that stresses the evolution of the ideas over the period of time. And thematic approach group literature by key topics or concepts, which is often most effective for the business research. And methodological approach organize the studies by the research, which method they have used, which is the useful for discussing its strength and weaknesses in different approaches to your topic. How you are going to organize the literature review? It could be the three ways. One is the typical order, that is the most common, grouping the studies by main themes or issues. Chronological order is straightforward, tracing the development through the time. And problem cause solution order, it is a powerful argument driven structure that first establishes the problem, explores the causes through the literature, then reviews proposed solution, leading neatly into your own research. Another way we can focus on, that is the general to specific order or funnel approach. It starts with the broad concept and narrow to specific niche of your research addresses. On the other hand, specific to general order begins for detailed studies and builds up on a broader conclusion. This choice depends on what best serves your argument and helps your reader understand the concept and the significance of your work. So here are the common errors for your literature review. Finally, be aware of this common pitfall. A disorganized review confuses the reader. A review that fails to focus on the most relevant studies or doesn't explicitly connect the literature, your study could be ineffective. Avoid too few or outdated references. It could be a problem. Most importantly, do not just present a series of disjointed summaries. You must review a point about the state of the field, and you need to ensure that you have read and included recent and seminal works to show your understanding, which is current and comprehensive. Thank you so much for listening my presentation. If you have any question, you can ask me in the class and we are happy to support you. Thank you.